Good evening, friends, and welcome to day 165 of A Poem a Day for 2026. It's Sunday. It's Sunday evening. It's about 6:45, I think. I very clearly don't have my glasses on, so I can't see what the time is on the tiny clock on my computer. It's been another very slow, kind of non-happening day here, which hadn't been my plan, but I guess the fact that I needed to rest is a factor. I'm hoping that as I've had such a restful day and it's still very light, I might get some stuff done this evening. Nothing too strenuous, but we'll see how it goes. I hope you've had a great Sunday, however it's been spent. And if you have had to be doing things that you maybe didn't necessarily want to do, like maybe work or chores, that those things have gone as smoothly as possible. Let's take a look and see what poetry we've got in the big red book. Looks like I've got a long one today. It's multiple pages. Let me just move our page marker to the next poem. Multiple pages. Goodness. Settle in, friends. So, this is The Battle of Naseby by Thomas Babington Macaulay. And our blurb reads as follows. The Battle of Naseby on 14th of June 1645 was a turning point in the English Civil War. The war was between Charles I and his royalist supporters and Oliver Cromwell's parliamentarian forces. The royalists lost most of their army and much of their supplies. Their catastrophic defeat at Naseby led to the eventual execution of Charles I and the rise of Cromwell as Lord Protector of England. I do recall learning about this at school. I don't really remember much about it. I think I studied this early in my secondary school education, and my main memory takeaway from secondary school history was Nazi Germany. So this is. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a sip of my drink. I have been doing better with my hydration, but still. This is The Battle of Naseby by Thomas Babington Macaulay. Oh, wherefore come ye forth in triumph from the north, with your hands and your feet, and your raiment all red? And wherefore doth your rout send forth a joyous shout? And whence be the grapes of the winepress that ye tread? Oh, evil was the root, and bitter was the fruit, and crimson was the juice of the vintage that we trod. For we trampled on the throng of the haughty and the strong, who sate in the high places, and slew the saints of God. It was about the noon of a glorious day in June that we saw their banners dance, and their cuirasses shine, and the man of blood was there, with his long incensed hair, and Astley, and Sir Marmaduke, and Rupert of the Rhine. Like a servant of the Lord, with his Bible and his word, the general rode along us to form us for the fight, when a murmuring sound broke out, and swelled into a shout, among the godless horsemen upon the tyrant's right. And hark, like the roar of the billows on the shore, the cry of battle rises along the charging line, for God, for the cause, for the church, for the laws, for Charles, King of England, and Rupert of the Rhine. The furious German comes, with his clarions and his drums, his bravos of Alister, and pages of Whitehall. They are bursting on our flanks. Grasp your pikes, close your ranks, for Rupert never comes, but to conquer or to fall. They are here, they rush on, we are broken, we are gone. Our left is borne before them, like stubble on the blast. O Lord, put forth thy might, O Lord, defend the right. Stand back to back, in God's name, and fight it to the last. Stout Skippon hath a wound, the centre hath given ground. Hark, hark! What means the trampling of horsemen on our rear? Whose banner do I see, boys? 'Tis he, thank God, 'tis he, boys. Bear up another minute, brave Oliver is here. Their heads all stooping low, their points all in a row, like a whirlwind on the trees, like a deluge on the dikes. Our cuirasses have burst on the ranks of the accursed, and at shock have scattered the forest of his pikes. Fast, fast the gallants ride, in some safe nook to hide, their coward heads pressed in to rot on Temple Bar. And he turns, he flies, shame on those cruel eyes that bore to look on torture and dare not look on war. Ho, comrades, scour the plain, and ere ye strip the slain, first give another stab to make your search secure. Then shake from sleeves and pockets their broad pieces and lockets, the tokens of the wanton, the plunder of the poor. Fools, your doublets shone with gold, and your hearts were gay and bold, when you kissed your lily hands to your lemons today, and tomorrow shall the fox from her chambers in the rocks lead forth her tawny cubs to howl about their prey. Where be your tongues that late mocked at heaven and hell and fate, and the fingers that once were so busy with your blades? Your perfumed stained clothes, your catches and your oaths, your stage plays and your sonnets, your diamonds and your spades. Down, down, forever down, with the mitre and the crown, with the Belial of the court and the mammoth of the Pope. There is woe in Oxford halls, there is wail in Durham stalls. The Jesuit smite his bosom, the bishop rends the cope. And she of the 7 hills shall mourn her children's ills, and tremble when she thinks on the edge of England's sword. And the kings of earth in fear shall shudder when they hear what the hand of God hath wrought for the houses of the word. Wow. Brilliant. That's possibly the most illustrative war correspondence I've ever witnessed. Because that's essentially what it is. It's a story about a battle in the English Civil War. And it just so happens to be in a poetic format. But in the 1600s, they didn't have reporting as we do today. It wasn't on the evening news. It wasn't streamed 24/7 online. It was passed by word of mouth. It was rousing and somewhat mocking as well. A little bit of well, you were doing all this. Where are you now? A little bit of a come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. No, that was fantastic. Brilliant piece. Great work, Macaulay. Yeah. Not necessarily something soothing to settle down for the evening, but maybe something a little more to get the blood pumping. So maybe if you're looking to settle down for the night, find another piece from either the June playlist or another month, um, and have at that. But yeah, this probably won't settle you down for bed. I'm off to right now at least to upload this and go and finish Gilmore Girls. I've been steadily watching through it for probably about 18 months, and I'm now up to the final episode. So we'll see how that goes. And hopefully, when we all get down to it, we'll all have a very good night.